Dinsdag wat was.
Nou die.
En die mag die net nog vrede sien met jare was al vol. En dan liever weet, het ek gemeenskapsdienste, Patricia Mangas, en Joris Vergadering, en dan Unifor Malou, Porter Parker, ek het altyd Maasnaam was wel nie.
Hy weet dit maar nou
Daar was destijds
nou die goeie skik.
Die 60's. As jy gewoon wil gesien het, vandaag gaan jy nie vir jou was amper een netbalkaptein van Springbok. Die span se naam was Amazonians. Die van Porter wat ek nog kan onthou. Sy was die kaptein van die span. By die kantoor van die burgemeester is siek. Die verleer, daar is geen in die ander in die directorate nie. Niemand het vertrouw nie, niemand het verhoog geraak nie. Ek wil daarom net van die geleentheid gebruik maak. Maar ook de raadslid, dat die destijds supporter wil raak. Benny Hendricks, ek wil soek ontval. Hy is al reeds begrawe, so ons wil op ons innige sympathie aan sy vrou en hulle familie word. Ek wil dan vraag dat die raad ons doen dit, waar ons selfs mense in die gemeenskap het, wat gesterf het, dan het die raad een minuut van stilte, wat ons eer betoon, en onze sympathie towards that families and even members of the council, family members. So kan ons staan dat dit is net een minuut, want selfs mense in die gemeenskap het, wat gesterf het, maar die raad een minuut van stilte, wat ons eer betoon, en onze sympathie towards that families and even members of the council, family members. So kan ons staan dat dit is net een minuut. Dank je. Ik wil net van mijn kant af aankondigen of 2 maak. Ik municipale bestuurder en Raadsvergadering was bij de provinciale English Assembly van Salda en meneer Manus. Ons het niet bij die sier gaan leren. Ons het redelijk deel geleerd. Een keer ik heb van die minister gepraat. En het op ons toegooi met regulaties. En de response from the minister was that local government is over-regulated. Maar ik heb een voorbeeld gebruikt van de staff regulation. En dat is niet met saam. Ja, dat is niet gewoonlijk met mij samen. Maar niet alleen, ons heeft ons laten horen voor die gesprekken ten opzichte van Eskom. Die municipale bestuurder het die belangen van die raad in sy gemeenskap hard en duidelik by Eskom. Die dame se naam was Promise. Beloftes dat die krag nie sal afgaan nie. Die krag gaan af. En Promise het probeer antwoord en Promise het geantwoord. Maar Promise het geantwoord. So ons het redelijk, Raadslid Daniels weet ek, hy is nie die man vir die groot vertrek nie. As ek gesien het, dan gesê daar sê met die collega's en die ambtenaren van ander municipaliteite. So ons het ons laat geld as 'n bergrivier. Ons het nie gegaan in vakansie hou nie. Het was baie koud. En ons was bevoorreg om daar te wees. So dit was dit. 'n aankondiging wat ek baie graag wou doen. Uit bergrivier het ons 2 rugbyspelers wat in die Boland onder 21 span opgeneem is. En ek is bevoorreg, hulle kom met my klub uit. Altyd. Is altyd 'n skok vir Piketberg. En ek moet my nou sê, shop. Daar was een van Velden by so die finale proewe. Het ek hom gehad op 'n pootjie. Maar nie dat hy het goed gespeel en ek wil vir die 2 spelers. Die een is Kerr Lombard en dan die ander een is Ismail Ronaldo Ismail. Hy is eindelijk van wijk 5. Ek wil ook 'n keer Bobberg. As jou man. Ons het ook verf, hy speel vir Portable. En ons wil vir hulle sê baie geluk. met hulle insluiting in die Boland onder 21 span. Ja. So dit is van my kant af, is daar enige aankondigings vir gekoop speaker, nie verwerk. Enige aankondigings van die kant af? Hier, speaker. Amen.
Baie dankie, speaker. Ons het vanoggend by die Michael van Sissel Davids afskeid geneem. En ek wil ook maar net vir die raad sê, Sissel gaan op vervroegde aftrede. Maar soos ek die afgelope tyd gesien het, Sissel is weer op sy bene. En dis vir ons 'n wonderlike gesig om vir Sissel nie in 'n rolstoel te sien nie. En hy het ook vir die raad baie dankie gesê. Hy was 8 jaar by ons en hy het nou besluit as gevolg van sy situasie wil hy nie meer so ver elke dag ry nie. Maar soos hy sê, die mense van Atlantis, die Rotary Club, al die ander het hom klaar opgeraap om by hulle te kom inval. So ons dra ons absolute groete en wense aan Sissel oor en wens hom net wat mooi is vir sy toekoms.
Baie dankie munisipale bestuurder. Kan ons dan aangaan na die volgende item? Dis onderhoude met afvaardigings. Amen.
Thank you very much, Speaker, and I'm now going to do it in English to welcome our delegation from Heist op den Berg. Because if I do it in Afrikaans, we will be here until tonight. Because if they speak in Flemish, but do it very, very slowly, we can follow. And if we speak in Afrikaans, they can follow us. But it takes some time, which the speaker does not have this afternoon. Also to the public and to our councillors, we are very privileged to have 3 colleagues from Heist op den Berg here. For the guests in the room, Bergrivier has been in a twin city agreement, a steerband, with Heist since 2014. And we do projects together and we work in 3 distinct lines: youth development, waste management, and public participation. And the maker also this morning in principle agreed to the way forward and the topics that must now be negotiated with Heist. So I'm going to ask our 3 colleagues to stand and to introduce themselves. And then we, with the speaker, with your acquiescence, we will allow Alderman Verbiest to bring the greetings from Heist. And then we will ask our Deputy Mayor to send our greetings back that they can take on the airplane tomorrow night. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you, Emma. They may stand and individually introduce themselves.
So I am Erik Verbiest and I'm alderman of the city of Heist op den Berg.
Thank you.
My name is Lotte Jaspers and I'm the twinning coordinator for the twinning between Bergrivier and Heist op den Berg.
Good afternoon, I'm Merel van Pasen and I'm the team coordinator of the team of equal opportunities where Lotte is also part of.
I'll give Erik an opportunity.
So, dear Mayor, dear Speaker, dear members of the political world of Bergrivier, dear collaborators, the municipality administration here from Bergrivier, dear Henry. So, our delegation from Heist op den Berg is very glad to be with you. And as I told you, I'm the alderman of the municipality of Heist op den Berg, and I am assisted by 2 sympathetic collaborators, which are sitting beside me, Merel and Lotte. Last week, we had a conference in Wittenberg concerning the cooperation between 3 Belgian cities, Essen, Bornem, and Heist op den Berg, and their 3 sister cities in South Africa. We have, as you know, we have a Stedenband, and we discussed about the development of this Stedenband. The exchange of youth was already a success experience for our students, and we want to go further that way. We made a concept of agreement for coming years. It has to be approved by our local council. We thank you for your hospitality, and we look hopeful to a sustainable cooperation. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Alderman. I would like to give an opportunity to the acting mayor, Alderman Bishops.
Thank you, Speaker. As my counterpart, Mr. Eric or Alderman Eric has alluded to, we spent a week in Ceres, and everybody knows that cold gets made in Ceres. So it was extremely cold in Ceres, but we had a very productive program between Salga and VVSG. VVSG is simply the same association in Belgium as Salga is to South Africa. Some of the challenges that we dealt with was South Africa's second biggest challenge, which is waste management. And that was also part of the current steerman. I'd like to take the opportunity to thank Geish, because during this few years with the twinning, we had a lot of learnings and we could learn from them in terms of waste and how far we need to go. We've got a long way to deal with waste management as a country and as a local municipality. We thank you for the expertise that you share with us and the expertise that we are able to share with you. So with this, I'd like to say thank you very much for being able to come out and see us. Thank you for the youth exchange program that we're able to send our youth over to West October, and for you to trust your youth to come to South Africa and Bergervie. That's been successful, and I hope it will continue for many, many more years. And by this, I also would like to wish you a safe journey home and everything of the best. Thank you. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you very much. We would now like to continue to the next item. That speaks to motions or any questions. I received none. Item 10. Dringende sake. Dat is de dringende zaak om de aandacht te brengen. Ik zou jullie waarnemende burgemeester vragen om die item voor ons in te leggen.
Speaker, I will carry the item, something close to the mayor's heart. As everybody knows, there is something called the Better Together Games, and it is usually done on a provincial level. But I think last year and the year before, we decided to do it as a local function as well, where we had a local Better Together Games. Everybody has the item in front of them. The purpose and the background is written down there. I will just walk us through the recommendations, and this will be for council approval. The recommendations are as follows, Speaker, that the municipal manager and council of Bergervie Municipality approves the hosting of the Better Together Games to be held on Friday, the 1st of September 2023 at Smith Park Sports Grounds in Veldrift. That employees participating in the games must complete an entry form and submit it on or before the 21st of July. That each director will be provided with a final list of staff who have confirmed the attendance by Tuesday, the 25th of July. That all directors will have until 28th of July 2023 to consider the list and grant approval based on operational requirements. I think those words are very important, Speaker. That all full-time employees and staff on fixed-term contracts are allowed to participate in the upcoming Better Together Games, including interns and temporary workers who have worked to the municipality for 6 months or longer. We regret no EPWP or casual workers, and that after the extensive discussion, the local organizing committee on the Better Together Games recommends that all municipal offices be closed on Friday the 1st for all logistical purposes, referred to Annexure A. At least for discussion, Chair, I think F is up for discussion. We normally don't close our municipal offices. I think it will be in terms of what's operationally possible. But the item was written as is, and if you would, that's open for discussion.
Thank you very much,
Thank you, Speaker.
Acting Mayor. Any questions? MM?
Sorry, Chair, I don't know if it was discussed with the acting MM, but with me, point F was not discussed, and I would really ask that you take that from the recommendations if possible. If we close the offices, it doesn't guarantee that all the people will go to the sporting day. And when we approve people to go to the sporting day, we check that they are there and they participate. And I can undertake counters that needs to be open.
Deputy Mayor and then Councillor Daniels.
Speaker, apologies. The item was given to me to carry in. F is also contradictory to D. Because if we say that the directors have the right to approve based on operational requirements, we cannot enforce F. So I think that that D should be the should stay, and that it can, or maybe it moves due to essential work that needs to be done on that day. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Daniels.
Thank you, Speaker. If we look at the layout of last year's program, you'll see on the last page that it says all identified essential services will operate as per normal on that specific day. So I think we should just include that.
Thank you. Any other concerns or questions? Or if not, there was a recommendation. Can I have it recommended?
Chair, I withdraw F. Chair.
Okay, with the withdrawal of F, the recommendation then stand. Is there a seconder on the recommendation? Second, the councillor deployed.
Sorry, Speaker. Yes. For the amendment of the part that I read.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Dan ons aanbeweeg na item 11. Dis vir besluitneming deur die raad. Item 11 is die draft kalender vir 2023-2024 financial year. The draft was being distributed. Municipal Manager.
Thank you, Speaker. Councillors, you received the calendar. The legal requirement is that we approve a schedule of key deadlines in line with our IDP and our budget process for the coming year before the end of July. But in Raadsvergadering, it became much more than that. We now put all our meetings in so that everyone has certainty on where we want them when. And the calendar was circulated. We got inputs from everyone for the last 2 months. And the MACO considered it this morning and made a recommendation to you. There's only one small amendment on the calendar. There was a MACO prep scheduled at 9, but that will clash with the performance evaluation. So the MACO suggested that the MACO prep be incorporated in the MACO director's discussion on Monday the 18th from 9. So we scratch the MACO prep of R. And that means that those meetings can move. But the meetings without the stars are the meetings that we advertise for the public, for them also to attend. So as far as possible, we don't move them because otherwise we must re-advertise. And we advertise our calendar for the year before the end of July. So for your consideration, please, Council, we would like to ask that you approve the calendar as it is now amended in front of you. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Municipal Manager. Any questions? Any clarity on the item in front of you, the calendar?
That's okay.
So can I have a move on this? Councillor deployed. Second, Councillor Alderman Manuel. Can we then move to item 12, and that's the quarterly budget and performance report for quarter 4, April to June 30th? submitted in terms of section 32G, the Municipal Management Finance Management Act 2003. Councillor, this is you. Amen.
Thank you, Speaker. The acting mayor can indicate if he wants to do it, but he can also delegate it to me.
Chair, I'm quite excited to do it, but I will allow things more.
No, you can. I would allow you to do it.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor. I'm also excited because this is one of the over regulations of the minister. And the minister did say, he said, no, this is nonsense. We're not going to have another law on a specific topic, and he sent it back. So we gave him a big applause. But we will see what else he will send back. We also asked for the extension for a further year of the staff regulations. The quarterly report, 52D, that the councillors are aware of. Every quarter we bring it to council. You find it on P25, the recommendations. It's for approval by council. It served at Mako this morning, and it was served the quarter from 1 April 2023 to the end of June. I must say that this is still provisional. You must know that, because our annual financial statements will only be available from the 20th of the changes. So if you approve it now, as you see in the recommendation 2, it must be read in conjunction with the annual financial statements, and the information and figures contained in this report are provisional and may change pending the finalization of the annual financial statements. You must just take note of that. Thank you, Speaker, for your consideration.
Thank you, amendments. Is there any questions? Any clarity? Yeah, the Mayor.
Chair, would it then be a mistake that it says that we are to note it in point 1, because it says on top for recommendation, and point 1 says to be noted. That's just 34.
And when there's 3 recommendations, the one say that you acknowledge that you have seen it, and then you do the action. So in 2, we ask that this report be read in conjunction. That's another action, and that it be noted that it is the annual financial statements. But normally the quarterly report is not only noted, it is approved. But I think for this one, because it still depends on the annual financial statements, you can note it.
Because 1 and 3 says for noting, so I think we will note it if it's so formatted.
Yes.
Then we note it. Can we then move to item 30? Which speaks to the municipal spatial development framework for the next 5 years from 2024 till 2029. This is a very, very important document. Very, very important. And I would like councillors and officials, please go through this document. The future of the municipality lies within this document. Councillor Wolmer.
Thank you, Speaker. As you said, it's a very important document, and it's been through quite a bit of extensive consultation and discussion within our framework. And it's also been to the mayor committee this morning. And today we recommended for the council adopt the status quo compiled by the Seeker Rumble and Partners planning for the compilation of the program municipality municipal spatial development framework for 2024 to 2029 as required in terms of section 662 of the Burger Municipality Bylaw of Municipal Land Use Plan in 2020. Everybody have received that report, so if there's any questions or comments.
Questions, comments? Goed verwacht not moving anywhere. Councillor Wes?
Dankie, Speaker. Ek is vir bladsy 36. Dit is bladsy 6 van die SDF. As jy kyk na die municipal wards, word 3, ek bly meer goed bedag. Ek bly goed verwag, so daar is wel goed. Dankie, Speaker.
On the next page is correct.
As iemand iets so uitwys as dit duidelike bewys, sê dit geleer. Nee, moeilik. Dankie vir die regstel met vrae, né? Any other inputs? Any other inputs? If not, can I have a, you've moved? Kan ek, Werner, wou jy vir ons daar nog iets bygesproken? As jy tevrede? Jy is seker? Kan ons dan sekondant kry? Raadslid Daniels, baie dankie. Veertien is terugverwys, 15. Passing of Bergrivier Municipality bylaw relating to the Bergrivier estuary using zones. Councillor Moorman.
Thank you, Speaker. Also another very important bylaw that we're looking at this afternoon. It's been with Council in 2022 and went for public comment. Comment was received and it was reworked. And it's also been with the magistrate for correct approval. So there's 5 recommendations which you've got, which I'm not going to read all of them today. Got them. So it's there for recommendation.
Recommendation is in page 165. Enige vrae, enige onduidelikhede? Terme van die bylaw.
Maybe I should just say, Speaker, sorry, it's in terms of the zones of the Bergrivier East.
The zones.
It's not clear for everybody listening.
Dan niks is nie, dat sekondant. Raadslid De Plooy. Baie dankie. Dit was nog gedoen in u tyd, Raadslid De Plooy, toe u die voorsitter was van korporatiewe instituut. Dit nie rede dat u ander werk. Ja, dat is aanbeveel item 16 is 'n jeuguitreilprogram tussen Bergrivier Munisipaliteit en Heist op den Berg, munisipale bestuurder.
Thank you, Speaker. Ek gaan dit nou langsaam in Afrikaans doen, dat ons dit in Afrikaans kan voorlê. Soos baie van die sprekers al na verwys het ons as deel van ons stedewaanhuis het ons 'n jeuguitwisselingsprogram gehad. Nou al vir die afgelope 6 jaar met net COVID waar dit nie plaasgevind het nie. Hierdie jaar was Heist sy jongelinge by ons op besoek en dit het plaasgevind in Maart en April. Jy sien die datums daar. En hierdie verslag is nou die amptelike terugvoerverslag van die groep en van die 2 munisipaliteite. En ek het vir die BK vanoggend gevra, hier is ongelooflike waardevolle inligting in hierdie verslag. En ek wil vra dat ons raadslede dit met aandag sal bestudeer, ook vir die toekoms. Ons het vanoggend ook gesê, ons wil so graag leer by die jeug oor wat hulle sien, waartoe die program moet ontwikkel, en hier's baie suggestions. Elke een het 'n suggestion gemaak oor wat het hulle geniet, wat wil hulle graag meer sien, en jy kry die verslag tot op bladsy 239, en dis vir u op hierdie stadium ter kennisname, maar ons het vanoggend gesê, ons sal in die eerste week of die tweede week van September, het ons vir Merel gevra om vir ons 'n vergadering op te sit met 'n groter, breër groep van stakeholders binne die munisipaliteite om verder te praat oor die jeuguitreidingsprogram. En daar sal van die raadslede natuurlik by wees om ook die toekoms in detail te bespreek oor waartoe ons gaan en watter uitkomste ons het. Maar vir nou, Speaker, is dit die verslag ter kennisname.
Baie dankie, munisipale bestuurder. Enige vrae? Wanneer gaan ons kinders forceer?
Volgende jaar? Maart, April.
Maart, April. Dis die groep kinders wat nou deel was van die delegasie. Dis 'n groep kinders van Bergrivier wat volgende jaar Maart, April België toe gaan. We gaan Heist op den Berg toe. Dan gaan daar gewoonlik 'n raadslid wees.
Ja.
Nee, ek sê nie. Ja, ek het nie gevra daarvan. Baie dankie, munisipale bestuurder, kan ons aanbeweeg na die volgende. Daai verslag was vir kennisname. Die volgende items is afdeling B, item 17 en 18 is besluite vir kennisname in gevolge die gedelegeerde bevoegdheid van die uitvoerende burgemeester. Vergaderings wat gehou was op 24 Januarie, 16 Februarie en dan item 18 was daar spesiale uitvoerende burgemeesters met weer. Is daar enigiets wat u dan wil weet? Die nou die geleentheid om vir die onderburgemeester vrae te vra en hy 'n besluit uit wat hy hier was van. jy kan nou vra. As dan niks is nie, of weet wat aan ek wil meer ding doen, dit spreek vir die wetskomitee verslae en notules. Ons is nou in 'n nuwe siklus wat saam met ons lede ook jaar val. Van ons wetskomitee, jy sal sien in die kalender die vergaderdatums van ons wetskomitees. Ek wil toch 'n beroep doen op ons wetsraadslede dat wetskomitee items te lang het niks na die raad gekom. Maar item was 2 na die komitee toe gekom. Ek dink 1 item uit 7 uit. Ek dink daar was 'n item met 3 uit. Die seker nie, maar te min kom vanaf die wetskomitees hier na die komitees toe, na die burgemeesterskomitee toe, na die raad. Ek sal graag wil sien dat die items wat wetskomitees bespreek, al kom rapporteerders ook net oor die projekte wat ons doen in die verskillende wyke, dat gebeur. So, die ander interne nitty-gritties rondom die challenges hanteer ons in huis by die wetskomitees en bedryf. Collega's, ons het aan die einde gekom van die vergadering. Ek het 'n versoek om met die raadslede vinnig in die komitee te vat. En dan wil ek die res van die verskoon uitdank. Yes, jy wou weet van Andre, moenie te ver loop hier, hulle gaan nog 'n fotokat vat uit die binnekant loop.